Ever wondered how hard it is to manipulate others? Well, the answer is pretty easy. All we need to do is to observe how people above us manipulate us. There are some specific resources and tricks that they have up their sleeves. Let me tell you how they do it so that you can no more be a puppet and finally start to be the one in charge. But it's not going to be easy. Guys, look around you. How many people do you see that are critical thinkers? Probably 2 or 3. That's because from the moment we are born, we are taught what to think instead of how to think. Well, the research shows only 10 to 15% of the human population are critical thinkers. Sounds scary, right? Don't worry, if you're watching this video, that means you think about yourself instead of what the world wants you to believe. And this research proves why only small percentage of powerful people are controlling the world. Of course, you don't like being manipulated, and the best way to avoid it is by taking action based on your critical thinking and not believing the things that don't make sense to you. If you observe things, you will notice the system is designed to keep you poor. With all your hard work, you will be rewarded with minimum to survive, as they want you to keep working from them. Wanna know a fact? Well, poor and uneducated are the easiest ones to manipulate. And please don't be naive to think education means some college degree. The real world doesn't work according to the things taught in college, and everyone knows that. Still, people refuse to believe it. The rat race is real, and the sad part is many human beings spend their whole life running without noticing it. Let's imagine that you are the owner of a big tech company. Which would you choose to work for you? The ones who are obedient or the ones who are disobedient? Well, we all know the answer to that. But don't take this in a wrong way. The obedience we are talking about here is civil obedience. Most of the people are not leaders of their life and rely on others and obediently follows the task given to them. So what's the way to avoid it? Well, I want you to question everything and to create your own path in life. This doesn't mean you should start breaking the laws, because that thing will cause more problems to you. Self-reliance is very important, and you should always have a proper mindset before taking any step. Have you ever seen someone who apologizes too much? Well, that's the example of low self-esteem. People with low self-esteem are very easy to manipulate, as they will act in such ways that suits the people in their surrounding. It doesn't get you any real respect acting like that. Take your stand whenever necessary and more people will respect you. The person who acts to impress others or acts to be accepted by others can be manipulated easily. If you are someone who faces this problem, the best way to solve it is by setting your standards and believing in yourself. A person who doesn't understand his or her emotions, or someone who can't control their emotions, will easily be manipulated. That's because different emotions bring different type of behavior, and some people will not hesitate to use it for their gain. Many people are just taking whatever the social media is feeding them, decreasing the attention span to such a level that we can't even remember what we watched for past 1 hour scrolling through social media. It's easy for people in power to manipulate you when your brain is weak. But unfortunately, social media is a big part of human lives and we can't avoid it. So what's the solution? You need to read and watch proper stuff. You need to make sure that whatever your mind is consuming is right and is planned by you. This is one of the best skills to have. You can see people's desire from a mile away, giving you enough time to prepare for defense or attack. But the big question is, how do you read people? The answer is easy. You just need to be an active observant. Watch how people react to certain things, how they talk when they want something, or how they behave when they are with you or with someone else. All this can really make you much more powerful and can also help you get things done easily. And don't worry, like most animals, human beings also have patterns. Most of them behave in similar patterns, and once you have cracked the pattern, you are the one in power. As told before, money plays an important role in process of being manipulated. An average employees make about $70,000 annually, and after paying taxes and removing expenses, all you are left with is a spoonful of water from the ocean of money. There are cars in the world which will cost you more than 3 human lifespans. Do you really think you can afford them like this? No. There's nothing wrong with having a normal job, but if you don't like being manipulated, you need to be in a place of power, and doing so will need a great change in your surrounding and people. You can't achieve power if you are not ready for it. The only way out is by making a plan and executing it step by step. As humans, we need to accept we are not always right. Some people face really hard time accepting it. Thinking you are right is a good thing, but being stubborn about it can cause you unnecessary problems. You need to be smart enough to recognize which of your moves went wrong and should be fast to replan the plan. Successful people surround themselves with right people so that they can get advice on the decisions that they are going to make. Self-manipulation is real and could be most dangerous thing that can happen to you. Which one is your favorite conspiracy theory? Is it the flat earth one, or is it related to some royal family? Whatever it is, you need to understand that conspiracy theories are just stories that are made with the purpose of making you laugh. There is nothing wrong with enjoying them, but you need to use your critical thinking to understand things that have no use for you to put your time on it. If applied properly, all these points can change your life. Tell us in comments if you know any more points and follow us to surround yourself with alpha mindset. Thank you.